Hey guys, how's it going? Josh here. So a lot of you have been messaging me or emailing me, things like that, commenting, Skyping, whatever have you, about the screenplays, which is great. I'm happy that you guys really like them. And I've been wanting to get them out on Thursdays, alternating them with Super Science. The only negative is that, obviously I had a bunch of midterms coming up, and then also beyond that, I do research with a professor at my university, and actually really funny, it's on Spider Silk, Dragonline Silk specifically. But, with that being said, I'm very busy, and CJ helps me a lot, with that, and everybody else on the channel helps me a lot, they all help a lot when they do, what they do, which obviously you guys see, because that's why videos are still being made on the channel, because if it was just like me, for example, there'd be like really nothing up. If it's just me and CJ, there wouldn't be nearly as much up also. So everyone really helps contribute to the channel. But with the screenplays in particular, I almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, wrote out every single one I'm going to make, and I outlined them. But the problem is fully writing the story. And the biggest problem I'm having right now is that the next one's Batman, which is a hard one to write due to the characters involved, because you have to really try getting the personalities of the characters in there, then the history that you've already set up. So I've already made a crap ton of screenplays, so I kind of already have like an actual universe set up, and I'm in the final phase of it also. So this is like the last Batman one, so I really want to go out with a bang. I want to tell a good story. I want you guys to enjoy it when I publish it, so to speak. But the biggest problem is just writing what I like. So I've written three, I should say. I've written three, and right now I'm just really crossing, what I liked about each one out, and I'm just kind of merge them together, because they all have like the same ending. So it's not going to be, they all pretty much have the same beginning and ending. It's more so just like the middle ground. The journey itself, I'm having trouble really finding one I like. So I just want to give you guys an update on it. It'll definitely be done by this weekend. That hands down, I can promise you, this weekend being Saturday, Sunday. So it'll definitely be done by then, and I'll try getting it out, I'd say Sunday, just because they're so overdue. But yeah, I want to say sorry, first and foremost, about it taking so long. I just want to get the right story, if that makes sense. I want to write a good story, not a half-assed story. I don't want to, like my second Batman's one I did, it wasn't my favorite. I was kind of disappointed in myself. I think it was my second or third one. I was really disappointed. My first one I thought was my best, so I'm trying to top that one. It's just really hard, and it's not like I'm not sending these actively to DC. Like, I've sent them to DC before. They've looked at them and they've replied to me and all that stuff. And I said I'd make a video about that experience later, but yeah, just for the most part, it's I make these for you guys, so I want them to be the best they could possibly be, especially when I see how much some of you guys love these, where you're messaging me on like every possible media about it, and I do appreciate that. I don't want to make it sound like you guys bother me whatsoever. I'm just really busy, so when it comes to doing stuff like writing these, it takes time. It takes like a good few hours to really sit down, write it, go over it, change things up, and then because I write the stories, and then I look at what I've done in the past, and then I have to shift some things around so they make sense, like continuity wise, for the people that have been watching every single one. And yeah, it's a process. This is nothing like what people do that make like the Marvel movies and the upcoming DC movies, but I definitely feel for them. The whole sense of continuity and things like that. It's a hard thing to do while still having total originality and things like that with your story as much as you can. But I just want to give you guys an update. They will be here soon in the next few days. And yeah, thanks for being so patient.